Magandang araw mga ka-aerial defense, may ibabahagi na naman ako sa inyo. Dahil ngayong araw na ito ay may pag-uusapan tayo tungkol sa ating depensa, US Forces naglabas ng video bilang paghahanda sa digmaan sa China, pero bago tayo magpatuloy huwag mo muna kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe, manatiling nakatutok sa aming channel para updated ka sa balitang militar at West Philippine Sea. Ang bagong guidance sa buong fleet mula sa nangungunang opisyal ng US Navy ay nakatuon sa paghahanda para sa isang potensyal na digmaan sa China sa 2027, bilang bahagi ng maritime component sa isang pinagsamang warfighting ecosystem. Ang Chief of Naval Operations na si Admiral Lisa Franchetti ay pampublikong naglabas ng kanyang America's Warfighting Navy Guidance sa mas malawak na fleet ngayong linggo, tinaguri ang Project 33. Ang guidance ni Franchetti sa buong hanay para sa paghahanda sa digmaan sa China. Tinukoy ni Franchetti ang 7 lugar na dapat i-improve. Ang ipinunto nito ay ang paglalagay ng mga barko, submarine at sasakyang panghimpapawid na may kakayahan sa misyon. Ang layunin ng proyekto ay ang pag-akyat ng hanggang 80% ng surface fleet bilang bahagi ng tinatawag na Combat Ready Surge Force para sa mga combat operation.
Navy team all around the world, Admiral Franchetti here, your 33rd CNO. I'd like to take just 3 minutes of your time today to talk to you about the release of my navigation plan for America's Warfighting Navy, which is my strategic guidance to you, our amazing team of active and reserve sailors, civilians, and families, to ensure that we are more ready for potential conflict with the People's Republic of China by 2027, while also working hard to enhance our long-term warfighting advantage. Earlier this year, I released America's Warfighting Navy to share with you my priorities of warfighting, warfighters, and the foundation that supports them, and provide a unifying vision for our Navy, who we are, what we do, and where we are going. It's on that last piece, where we're going, that this document, my NAV plan, picks up. To get ahead of the changing security environment and the changing character of war, NAV Plan 2024 lays out 7 key areas of acceleration, areas where I intend to invest my time and resources to raise our fleet's baseline level of readiness by 2027, the year the PRC chairman told his forces to be ready for war. There is no doubt in my mind that we are ready today, and the NAV plan drives us to keep our foot on the gas so we are even more ready tomorrow. The 7 equally important areas of acceleration that I will focus on are: first, readying our platforms; second, operationally integrating robotic and autonomous systems; third, fighting from the maritime operations centers; fourth, recruiting and retaining talented people; fifth, delivering the quality of service our sailors, civilians, and families deserve; sixth, investing in warfighter competency; and seventh, restoring the critical infrastructure that generates, sustains, and postures the force to fight. I'm the 33rd CNO, so hitting these targets by 2027 is what we're calling Project 33. These are stretch goals, and I know that moving out with purpose and urgency to get after these targets will deter the PRC and any other potential adversary. And they will make us even more ready to fight and win decisively should that deterrence fail. But hitting these targets won't happen without you, America's Warfighting Navy. NAV Plan 2024 may seem far removed from the work you do every day. But I want you to know that everything in it is designed to give you, our true secret weapon, all you need to be the best warfighter you can be every day. And so, I ask you, reread America's Warfighting Navy and then read the NAV Plan so you can understand your role in getting after what our nation needs us to do today and in the future. America is counting on us to deter aggression, defend our national security interests, and preserve our way of life. The clock is ticking. Let's get after it.
Bumuntot ang missile ship ng China sa barko ng Pilipinas habang nagsasagawa ng maritime patrols malapit sa First Thomas Shoal sa West Philippine Sea noong nakalipas na linggo. Ito naman ang unang pagkakataon na isang missile ship ng China ang nagsagawa ng shadowing sa civilian vessel ng Pilipinas. Nangyari ang insidente habang patungo ang BRP Dato Romapenet ng Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources sa Hasa-Hasa Shoal noong Biyernes September 27, para maghatid ng tulong at ibang food supplies para sa mga mangingisdang Pilipino na nasa lugar. Maliban sa shadowing, tinutukan din ng missile ship ng China ang eroplano ng BFAR ng 3 beses habang nagsasagawa ng maritime patrols kasama ang civilian ship ng Pilipinas. Sa panig naman ng National Maritime Council ng Pilipinas, sinabi ni spokesperson Undersecretary Alexander Lopez, na ilegal ang presensya ng Chinese missile ship sa naturang karagatan. Saad pa ng opisyal na bagamat ito ang unang pagkakataon na hinabol ng Chinese missile ship ang civilian vessel ng Pilipinas, namataan na rin ito dati sa West Philippine Sea. Sa kabila naman nito, sinabi ni Lopez na hindi gagamitin ng China ang missile laban sa civilian vessel, kundi para takutin lamang ito, subalit ipinunto din ng opisyal na walang karapatan ang China na maghabol at i-intimidate ang barko ng Pilipinas.
Silang karapatang maghabol, wala silang karapatang intimidate yung mga civilian boats na nandun. So yung ginagawa nila doon ay illegal. Aside from their physical presence alone, I doubt naman na gagamitin nila sa civilian yon. Pananakot lang yan, intimidation their part.
Samantala, sa hiwalay na insidente noong hapon ng Sabado, hinabol ng Chinese helicopter at nilapitan ng BRP Dato Romapenet habang nagsasagawa ng resupply mission para sa mga mangingisda. Nangyari ang insidente southwest malapit sa Sabine Shoal. Ilang oras ang nakalipas, muling nagpakita ang Chinese chopper at lumapit ng nasa 20 meters mula sa civilian ship ng BFAR. Para sa mas madaming update tungkol sa ating depensa, paki-follow at like muna ng aming page na nasa description na ang link. Huwag mo na rin kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Pindutin mo na rin ang bell para updated kayo sa aking mga bagong video. Maraming salamat po.